I am waiting on my shuttle, who should be here anytime. I have parked my car on the side of the road, right here where the Appalachian Trail crosses, directly in front of the Mount Rogers Recreation Area headquarters. All right, just climbing up the stairs. That was my ride. They live here in Damascus. Picked me up in Marion, and I'm on trail. Well, this was camp last night. I camped between this tree here and this tree over here. Set my bear canister way over there. Got a little foggy out, and wind died down probably about 30 minutes or so before I really woke up. I got up at 6:30, and now everything's been packed up. Might rain this morning, don't know, but it was supposed to rain last night and it didn't, so we'll find out. Amazing. First row views. You can see how foggy it is. The fog is just holding on to the mountains in places. I'm walking through it. It's coming up out of the valley over here. Running low on water. I could not find the spring that was mentioned on the map. So one of two things has happened. Either I passed it, or it was dry. I don't know. With the amount of rain we've had recently, could be dry. We haven't had a whole lot. Of course, here with the hurricane coming through, never know. All I have needed, thy hands have provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Well, apparently there's a pretty big trail race going on today, and I'm going in the opposite direction, which is kind of funny. So I've passed several people. It's the Iron Mountain race. Supposedly there's a 50K and a 50-miler and then a 60-miler. Best of luck to you guys and girls. We have an aid station over here for the race. So you can see I was on the trail, came up, we had to switch back. It's tough, tired. Got about 20 ounces of water left. I had plenty of water for my breakfast shake, clean out, and then to fill up again. So 2 liters roughly every 3 times I fill up the bottle, roughly. Oh, it's good. I'm getting tired though. I'm gonna probably break up here at the shelter, get more water, stretch out. If you want to see how I stretch out, to make sure that I can kind of keep going, maintain my body so I don't get injured, take a look at the my video on being trail fit, flexibility. Thank you to Carolina, a friend of mine who's a yoga instructor, for helping me put that video together. And it's just a lovely morning. You can just barely see the other mountains in the distance. Still foggy, overcast, but not raining. And I'm okay with that. Okay, US 58 8 miles, Saunders Shelter, a quarter of a mile. Lost Mountain Shelter, 0.6 miles, so shelter that way. I guess the Appalachian Trail continues this direction. Yeah, it does. Okay. Onward and upward. Well, I just about peed myself. Out of the fog's this beautiful buck. Young buck. Hello, hello, dear. Hello. Do I smell salty? You don't want to lick me, okay? Look at this guy. Hello, hello, you're beautiful. Yeah, sweet. I don't want to bother you at all right now, man. You're just on the trail too. Enjoy. I just passed a southbounder. Well, she said she's a flip-flopper. She got 480 miles roughly to go. Her name was Mona Lisa. So Mona Lisa, if you ever get a chance to see this, best of luck to you. I sincerely hope that you make it. And thank you for the information about the upcoming water sources. It's started raining a bit more, cooling off. Still on my way down to the pond. I just kind of changed my pace up a little bit, slowed down a bit. Not really keeping my knees too protected, but certainly, you know, wanting to be aware. I ran a big race last weekend, up and over Grandfather Mountain twice. The Grand Further Mountain Run. That was fun, but just about blew out my right knee again. It's kind of cooled off some. I buttoned my shirt back up quite a bit. Going uphill, it's nice to be able to unbutton the shirt and let some breeze through. Helps keep me a little bit cooler. Right now, because it's cooled down a bit, it's actually really helpful to button that back up. Well, I don't come up upon a pond frequently in the woods. Just kind of walking by. Still raining. About to climb on the Virginia Creeper Trail. Hoping I don't get like run over by a bicycle. I'll come over here to the walking side. By the way, random thought. If you are running or walking on the road, you need to be on the left side of the road, facing traffic. If you are riding your bicycle, you are following the flow of traffic because you are a vehicle. I see so many people running with traffic. That's really kind of concerning to me. You will not see the car coming when it hits you from behind. Howdy ho! Y'all enjoying yourself?
Yep.
Did you all start up at top of White Top?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Awesome, awesome. Apparently some of the bicyclists liked my umbrella setup I got going on here. It's Connect. I've also got my hat holding on to that so that my head's not overheating. That's helpful. That's a long bridge. It looks like it might be trying to let up a little bit, not sure. I decided to come and eat lunch here at the shelter. So I'm gonna be out of the rain for a bit. This is nice. There's a privy over there. I will use that. Alright. This is a new meal I'm trying out. It's my chicken and bean burrito. Super easy to make. Took me maybe 5 minutes to make it, and then dehydrated it. How long? I don't know, for maybe 8 hours. Super quick and easy. Trying out these new bags that have a zipper on one side and you seal the other side. They are shield and seal. Work really well. Even for rehydrating. Like, I did not find this wanting to leak at all. I put it inside my new Vargo bot, just in case. I'll show you this more tonight whenever I'm going to make dinner. But I was actually kind of blown away. This tastes delicious. It's nutritious. Got some Gatorade that I made up with some powder. I'm gonna have some dessert. This is Hillbilly of Hillbilly Hikes on YouTube.
Nice to meet y'all.
Cute pup.
Outfit.
I just met somebody from Hammock Forums who's like, fire in my bones? I was like, yeah. So that's fun. I love the community of hikers out here. There's such a camaraderie and respect, and hopefully we can take that out of just the hiking realm and start putting that more into everyday life. Of course, that's part of the Christian ethic, is you don't just live in church. You got to take that out and live that way in the world too. It's not always easy, particularly to do so humbly. None of us are perfect. This is where Joe and I came out. Detail man. Thinking about you, hoping that things are going well. This is where we came out from our hike after trail days several years ago. It was raining that day too. I'm not chafing near as bad as I was that day. I changed up the way that I do my layering system, and that's no longer a problem. So from this point to Fox Creek, I roughly know what's coming, but I didn't want to skip out on this section. I want to do every bit of the trail northbound, starting off where I left off the last time. So I might have hiked this section before, but it was southbound, so didn't count for me. Does it count for others? Sure, probably. Anyways, here we go. Just don't step in the cow patties. Gross. That's white top up there. That's a cow. I gotta basically go right by the cow. Hi, cow. Wind is blowing. Got a white blaze there. There we go. Could just barely make that out. And all the fog and nasties. Whew. Yeah, socked in. All right, Mount Rogers, 6.5 miles. I'm hoping to camp there pretty close to tonight. I've seen so many deer today. I think I've seen maybe 10 deer. Many of them like right on trail, like earlier today. Gorgeous. Oh, I've had a headache all day, like right behind my left eye. It's kind of turning into a bit of a migraine. That pipe spring back there was super refreshing. I drank about 1.5 liters. Snacking out on some dark chocolate peanut M&Ms and keeping on trekking. I'm now out of there. Elk Garden. It's on the other side. Oh, nice. Okay, well, I'm here, and I gotta try to make it to here tonight. That'll be fun, right? What does the temperature say? Okay, 55 then. Cool. So, anyways, about to start climbing up and over all of that. I see ponies and cows and stuff. Sweet. I'm getting so tired. I am still probably about 2 to 2.5 miles out of camp. Exhausted. Like it just hit me and I'm starting to stumble step. Hiking's great fun. When you're by yourself, podcasts, audiobooks, something like that, that helps. Just to have something else other than the droning on and on. So that's 2 miles still? Oh man. I got this lovely candle-like lantern. Got the bot. Just finished cooking. Waiting on it to rehydrate all the way. I'm set up right near the shelter. Like right across. This is not a spot that was big enough for Joe and I both. It's big enough for me. See you in the morning.
Super breezy all night. The biggest reason why it's wet, is because we're just in a cloud. Of course, that's just gonna make everything soaking wet. So the outside of my hammock soaked. Clothes that I had hung up to dry soaked. Shoes soaked. So I'm kind of thinking about hanging out in the hammock for about another 30 minutes or so.
Well, this was my camp last night. You can see how everything is just soaked. It's pretty out here in the trees. Shelter is like right across the way. Drip, 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 drip from everything. The clouds catching on the trees. And the wind makes it all shake off. It's like it's raining. It's not actually raining. There's my hammock set up in there. These are my views right now. This cloud. It's still cold. Fat Man Squeeze. Got our white blaze coming through. It's not bad. You maybe just barely see down there and see streams. It's pretty open. You can see up here, I got some blue sky trying to poke in. Tons of clouds coming back from this way. The wind's coming from. So I kind of found my own little half side trail. I'm not going to make it all the way up there to the top of Wilburn Ridge Rock. I'm going to hang here for a second and hopefully wait for the clouds to part again. This is the Virginia Highlands. Incredible. Thank you, God. I'm going to end up having some good views today. This is amazing. I can see the mountains all over the place. This is nothing like the last time I was here. Last time I was here was pretty much all like yesterday and this morning. Couldn't see anything. It was wet, cold, rainy, and of course completely socked in. It is hard to get over how pretty it is after a rain. You know, it's one of the biggest reasons I put up with rain out here on the trail. You can't get skies this blue unless it's rained. And even though it was kind of cold last night, there were times I was just questioning about how wet all my gear was going to be today, because it's wet. This makes it worth it. This makes it worth it. Oh, amazing. Beautiful. Look at this. Oh, amen. Up there. These privies are pretty helpful. Saves a bunch of time in digging a cat hole, so all you need is bring your own TP and hand sanitizer and stuff like that. Got the Y shelter over there. Time to move on. Starting to get some leaves changing color. The breeze, it's just absolutely gorgeous out here. There goes Snail's Pace, as he was known in the north, and now he's par in, which means finish well. Started in the middle of June, and best of luck to him. Love meeting southbounders out here on the trail. Gives me a real sense of being part of something much bigger than what I get to experience in these short stretches. Absolutely amazing. I was over there earlier. Camped on the other side of all that. Wow. Walking right by a couple more of these big longhorns. Amazing. Hello? Hello? So beautiful. From what I can remember, I'm now descending back into the woods, and this is the highest, or the last time I'll be this high on the trail. Eating my Sloppy Joe mix. Let it be rehydrating for about an hour and a half. 2 hours. Not because it needed to, just because I went ahead and did it. I found that if you'd put just enough water, not even to cover it, like to about half of the mass, it's perfect. And then all soaks in and there's no juice left over. Let my feet air out. They're alright looking. My pinky toe on this foot's a little red. I think it'll be okay, but it's been hurting a little bit. That one's fine. Cleaned out my socks a bit. There was some dirt in there. I'm just kind of hanging out. Old orchard shelter. Small. It says it'll fit 8 people. Yeah, sure. I'm in that weird place that happens at about day 2. It's like, I really want to see my wife, so I want to go home. But I'm really enjoying myself out here. So, I know camping is easy. Sticking it out won't be any problem. Weather's going to be gorgeous the rest of today and tomorrow. But I miss my wife. Which is why these trips are going to become fewer and a little further between. My wife and I are hoping to adopt. So, production with bonfire gear is going to go down. I got to start, finishing the projects at the house and really buckle down on making sure that the adoption is our I'm going to become a dad. Something I used to look forward to immensely. And then, because we couldn't have kids, it wasn't really something I thought about, and I became selfish, and that selfishness is being revealed. So I need to enjoy the time while I'm out here. And when I'm at home, I need to enjoy the time when I'm at home. I don't need to be aching to be out here while I'm at home and aching to be at home while I'm out here, because that's not being content. Lunch thoughts. I got power line. It's Calmly Creek Falls. Well, something you won't hear from me often. I turned down a shuttle ride for free from here to my car. I'm going to continue on the trail. Like I was saying earlier, I need to be present in the moment. And I think that's a good lesson for me today. This part of the trail is kind of beautiful. Got this nice view up the side of the hill. It's peaceful. It's very serene. Well, this was a bit of a surprise. Didn't expect to come up upon something like this. Cool. Got my new Bot stove. Got my new Bot pot with a DeSoto Windmaster. And got a fire going over here in the shelter. The Tripney shelter. Yeah. They had some summer sausage. They let me cut up and roast over the fire in there. Met some rather lovely people out here. Can't really see. Let me see if I can turn up my light. Don't mean to shine in the face too much, but yeah. And the other guy, he vanished.
He's up here. He's in the bed.
Oh, okay.
Hey, y'all check the trash.
So last night, this guy over here, apparently he couldn't stand one of the other guys snoring in the shelter. So he comes down. You can just barely see the light, I think, where I camp. The water trail's like right there. He was laid right across that. So I thought he was a bear or something. It was definitely an oddity. But I got another little fire going this morning. Kind of pleasant. Cooking up some cheesy polenta with grits and pork sausage from Packet Gourmet. See how that does. And I gotta get ready to head out.
Moved down east. Everybody just laughed at me when I did this one. Was
See that?
off. But it's kind of going away now.
That's where you're at. I mean, I come from back in the coal mine areas.
My wife, we've been married almost 20 years, and she still can't understand me. Sometimes.
That might be a different problem.
And I just laid down. I didn't realize I laid right in the water trail.
All because he's snoring so bad.
Oh, wait a minute. If I had a heart, it would break. It would break right now.
I said, I got to walk about 10 miles tomorrow. I got to go to sleep.
7 o'clock. Getting ready to leave camp. Beautiful spot here that I've got set up. Looking forward to getting out, but I've really enjoyed this. That was an absolute blast. I don't often get to spend a whole bunch of time with people at shelters. But that crowd was a hoot. You know, what it's almost like the punchline of some kind of joke. What do you get when you put 2 French Canadians and 2 good old Southern boys in a shelter together, and then ultralight backpacker comes along? That was a lot of fun. Just walking out across this field. Apparently cows will graze here. Had to come through a fence. Sure is pretty. So just came upon this, posted 31st, Forest Service is another one, so it's got to be in this area. Not entirely sure, could be that hole over there, could be over there. But, I mean, best case in a situation like this, you know, you want L&T to stay on the trail. You just got to go up and around. Well, I just made it to 601. That took way longer than I expected. Either I'm just going slow, or my mileage count's a little weird. What the? Okay. Got 3 southbounders. Just left the shelter. They said it's like right up here. I'm coming up through these beautiful trees. A lot of pine. And can see a really nice looking shelter. Partnership is supposed to be one of the nicest shelters around. And buddy, it's right here on the trail. Awesome. Okay, apparently no alcohol at the shelter. Makes sense. Hi, cat. You must be the resident cat. You're the one everybody was saying gets hungry here. Got like a chair in there. Apparently there are. It's the upstairs. Hello? Got a place in here. Look at the shower. It's a nice looking shelter. No, I'm glad I did not meet one of these guys out there on the trail. All kind of stuff. Kids corner. Huh. Coming down the way. Next white blaze on the sign there. And my car right across from it. So next time I'll cross and keep heading northbound that way. Learning to be content on the trail takes time. The trail is a lot of fun, and it also makes you thankful for what you have. Enjoy every mile that you can.